When we think of ancient civilizations, certain countries stand out for their continuous history and rich cultural heritage. Today, we're counting down the top 15 oldest countries in the world, each with a story that stretches back thousands of years. These nations have stood the test of time, preserving their cultures and leaving an indelible mark on human history. 15th Andorra, 1278. Nestled between France and Spain in the Pyrenees Mountains, Andorra is one of the smallest countries in Europe, but with a big historical presence. Officially established in 1278, Andorra's co-princes system of governance, shared between the French president and the Spanish Bishop of Urgell, has endured for centuries. This tiny country has a population of just over 77,000 people, but remains a popular tourist destination due to its duty-free shopping and skiing resorts. Its unique history and peaceful nature have allowed it to retain independence in a region dominated by larger powers. 14. Thailand, 1238. Thailand, known as Siam until 1939, has a rich history dating back to the establishment of the Sukhothai Kingdom in 1238 AD. Over the centuries, Thailand has been unique in maintaining its sovereignty, even during European colonization in Southeast Asia. With a population of over 68 million, it's famous for its Buddhist culture and vibrant traditions. The country's historic sites, such as Ayutthaya and Sukhothai, attract visitors worldwide, offering a glimpse into its centuries-old architecture and deep-rooted traditions. From ancient temples to bustling cities like Bangkok, Thailand continues to be a nation that holds tight to its ancient past while embracing modernity. 13. Mongolia, 1206. Founded in 1206 AD by the legendary Genghis Khan, Mongolia once boasted the largest contiguous empire in history. The Mongol Empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Europe, leaving a lasting influence across Eurasia. Today, Mongolia's nomadic traditions and vast steppes still reflect a strong connection to its past. With a population of around 3 million, it's known for its rich cultural festivals such as Naadam, celebrating traditional Mongolian sports like wrestling, horse racing, and archery. Despite modern development, Mongolia retains its deep-rooted nomadic lifestyle, maintaining strong ties to the land and its ancestors. 12th, Portugal, 1143. Portugal became an independent nation in 1143, following the Treaty of Zamora, making it one of Europe's oldest countries. As pioneers of the Age of Exploration, Portugal played a significant role in mapping the globe during the 15th and 16th centuries. With famous explorers like Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan, Portugal built a vast empire that spanned from Africa to Asia and the Americas. Today, the country's rich history is celebrated in cities like Lisbon and Porto, where ancient architecture blends with vibrant culture. Portugal's maritime legacy and its enduring national identity make it a standout in Europe's historical landscape. 11th, Hungary, 897 to 1000. Hungary traces its origins to 897 AD, when the Magyars settled in the Carpathian Basin. It became a kingdom in 1000 AD, when Stephen I was crowned the first king of Hungary. Despite facing numerous challenges, including Ottoman and Habsburg rule, Hungary maintained its distinct cultural identity. With a population of over 9 million, Hungary is known for its rich traditions in music and literature, as well as its stunning capital, Budapest. Hungary's long history of resilience and cultural achievements makes it one of Europe's oldest and most fascinating nations, bridging the past and the present with grace. 10. Austria, 976. Austria, founded in 976 AD, played a central role in European history as the heart of the Habsburg Empire. This powerful dynasty ruled much of Europe for centuries, making Austria a key player in European politics, culture, and art. The country is famous for its capital, Vienna, a city known for its classical music heritage, being the home of composers like Mozart and Beethoven. Today, Austria remains a cultural and economic hub in Europe, blending its imperial past with modern innovation. Its architectural beauty, including Schönbrunn Palace and Hofburg Palace, continues to draw millions of visitors annually. 9. Denmark, 8th century. Dating back to the 8th century, Denmark has Viking roots that have shaped its history and culture. Denmark is the oldest continuous monarchy in Europe, with King Gorm the Old being its first recorded monarch. The country played a significant role during the Viking Age, and its influence stretched far beyond its current borders. Today, Denmark is one of the happiest and most progressive countries in the world, known for its welfare system and environmental consciousness. The capital, Copenhagen, blends historic charm with modern innovation, reflecting Denmark's long-standing commitment to balancing tradition with progress. 8. France, 843. Established as a distinct entity after the Treaty of Verdun in 843 AD, modern France was born out of the division of the Carolingian Empire. France has been a major player in global history, from the French Revolution to its influence on art, science, and politics. Paris, often called the City of Light, has been at the heart of many cultural and intellectual movements. With a population of over 67 million, France's impact on world cuisine, fashion, and culture is unmatched. Its history of revolution, empire, and innovation makes France one of the most influential and oldest countries in the world. 7. Serbia, 768. Serbia was first established in 768 AD with the formation of the Principality of Serbia. Throughout history, Serbia has faced numerous occupations, from the Ottoman Empire to more recent conflicts in the 20th century. Despite these challenges, Serbia has maintained a strong sense of national identity, grounded in its Orthodox Christian faith and Cyrillic alphabet. Today, Serbia's rich cultural heritage is on display in its art, music, and literature, with its capital, Belgrade, standing as a city with over 7,000 years of history. 6. San Marino, 301. Founded in 301 AD, San Marino claims to be the world's oldest surviving republic. This tiny enclave, surrounded by Italy, has maintained its independence for over 1,700 years, making it a unique entity in Europe. San Marino's constitution, written in 1600, is one of the world's oldest, and its government has remained largely unchanged for centuries. Despite its small size, San Marino has a high standard of living and thrives on tourism, drawing visitors to its medieval architecture and stunning views of the Apennine Mountains. 5. Armenia, 1900 BC. Armenia is one of the oldest countries in the world, with a history that dates back to 1900 BC, when the Kingdom of Armenia was established. Armenia holds the distinction of being the first nation to adopt Christianity as its official religion in 301 AD. Its rich history has been shaped by its location at the crossroads of various empires, including the Roman, Persian, and Ottoman empires. Despite enduring the Armenian genocide during World War I, Armenia has remained a resilient nation, preserving its cultural and religious heritage. The Armenian Apostolic Church and the ancient city of Yerevan reflect its deep historical roots. 4. China, 221 BC. China's history stretches back over 3,000 years, but it was officially unified as a country in 221 BC under the Qin dynasty. China has been home to some of the most powerful dynasties in history, from the Han dynasty to the Tang dynasty. China's contributions to the world, from paper and gunpowder to silk and porcelain, are monumental. Today, China is the world's most populous country, with over 1.4 billion people, and continues to be a global superpower. Its ancient monuments, such as the Great Wall and the Terracotta Army, are reminders of its long and influential history. Third Iran, 550 BC, formerly known as Persia, Iran has one of the richest histories in the world, dating back to the Achaemenid Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great in 550 BC. Iran has been a center of culture, science, and power for millennia. The Persian Empire at its height spanned from India to Greece, becoming one of the largest empires in history. Modern-day Iran continues to be a nation steeped in history, with cities like Persepolis showcasing the grandeur of its past. Despite political changes, Iran's historical and cultural contributions have shaped the region and the world. 2. Japan, 660 BC. Japan's history officially begins in 660 BC, making it one of the oldest continuous nations in the world. Known for its emperors and samurai traditions, Japan has a long and storied past, blending Shinto and Buddhist beliefs. Japan's isolationist policies, known as the Sakoku, helped preserve its culture for centuries. Today, Japan is a technological and economic powerhouse, but it continues to honor its rich traditions through festivals, architecture, and the imperial family. From the ancient Shinto shrines to the bustling streets of Tokyo, Japan's ability to balance tradition and modernity makes it truly unique. 1. Ethiopia, 980 BC. Taking the top spot is Ethiopia, with a history that dates back to 980 BC. Ethiopia is not only the oldest independent country in Africa, but also one of the most ancient in the world. It has a rich history of kingdoms, including the Kingdom of Axum, which was one of the great civilizations of the ancient world. Ethiopia is also home to Lucy, one of the oldest hominid skeletons ever discovered, dating back 3.2 million years. Throughout history, Ethiopia has resisted colonization, making it the only African country to successfully fend off European imperialism. There you have it, the top 15 oldest countries in the world. Each of these nations has a fascinating history that continues to influence the world today. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more engaging content about the world's most intriguing places.